If this is liar, I invited Phoenix to go live to live on YouTube with me before I die. Journey and searching for that person that I cannot mention. I found out that Phoenix is one aspect of my twin flame. I translated one video of her back 2021 for my people here in Albania how to create energy bubble with hand, but I didn't know it yet who she was because I still didn't know who I was. After I contacted her for permission, a shift happened on me and I started see vision from her eyes at night. I was confused, but searching through her Facebook, I found a connection between me and her. Person who I was searching for was connected to her. And so I did make 1 + 1 and found it. After some months, I decided to contact her again. This was my mistake. I did shared with her my vision and cleared some mistakes. Was make it from someone else, even though my first intention was to help her again. I will repeat it was my mistake. After we did reconnect with each other's energy, I dedicated to stopping my connection with her energetically and physically because she was in karmic marriage and I wanted her to finish that. And in that night I got visited from her telling me, why you stopped. I did repeat to her, finish your karma and then come to me. But she did told me in another meeting that everything between her and him was over. And that moment I opened fully to our connection, love, and holding space for her. Another mistake from me, we from higher realm started to plan our journey. I was getting visitors from our child, and after some time passed, it was one live of her in here personal platform and I found out that she did lied to me. She was with him in same way she was with me energy, with him physically, and treated him as lover. And that moment, my lower self started crying, and it was most terrifying pain that a soul can go through. Unfortunately, she didn't come back, leaving half of my body empty and giving space to lower parasites to attack, which leads me to get infected from one parasite. They are viruses that destroy your soul if found space to us. For those of you who don't know, lower self can go down from a shocking moment. Attacker from other in our physical world will be present us big pain in heart chakra, some calls depression. You cry and cannot understand meaning. After going 4 months into this, I dedicate to kill this vessel. And I tried many poison pills but didn't succeed. A poison that I tried was the end of my soul. Instead of killing my vessel did start at killing my energy with that parasite. And in the end, I did surrender, me and my higher self. Even though he recommended me to leave the vessel because he knows before I could understand what was happening, but unfortunately my lower self was out of control, and his words didn't mean anything for us anymore. What happened with Phoenix? Well, she was in another level. I didn't told her what was going on for 1 year. In some other dimension, yes, she knew. I will repeat, it was my mistake to trust someone else. If you who are reading this, don't go fully on someone. Don't let yourself down. And here was my surprise. When my high self was destroyed energetically, I found out that was another cord connected to this vessel, and that was Diana's soul. After the car accident, or perhaps later, I don't know, she was invited from my higher self, but instead she did forgot to close a door which lead her to connect with this vessel. But unfortunately, my lower self still out because of parasites have infected her mentally and she has turns to a parasite itself. But it was a hope because you know love can move all universe, right? And I choose to contact her again only for Diana. I wanted to help only her. I personally have surrounded there was nothing left of me. And Phoenix again used the game and choose to let Diana die. She who call herself revolutionary of love. She who talks to save our children on camera. And this is why I choose to share this video. How narcissistic you have to be. Where was you karma lover when you manipulated me? How pathetic have you to be to call love when a soul has been destroyed? How you can live happy with that man after you destroyed the souls? That karma will end one day, but we not be here. Since we call universe of love and do videos how negative force have disturbed, killed. What are you doing differently from them? Make me say that perspective that I parasite being, that I have turned cannot seen? How can be love when you choose? How can you call love when you stayed with 2 men in same time? Put me in disrespect position and make me feel shameful for loving someone because it's so ugly to love someone else. Woman, I didn't ask. I did all my responsibilities to let you finish, and when you were free we can be together. How nasty. You call love? Diana was innocent. She didn't have nothing to do with our life. This is only reason why you should have helped her. Soul like Phoenix in our universe has a lot. You don't know, guys, how many souls have been destroyed because those who are in charge don't care. Diana has asked for help even before we ended like this, and all those so-called experts highly let her down. She told me we aren't so important. Me personally, I have thought lately, you should have restarted this universe instead. Let so many souls die. Open up your eyes. Love isn't knowing stuff. Don't use double standard to manipulate. Soul of Diana, or like you will. Know here 3D Princess Diana has been destroyed. She will be forever remembered for all hard work that she did for this planet. She was put in middle of negative being and still shining. Her higher self was Goddess Diana. She too will vanish soon. I don't know who is Parasite, me or Phoenix, who she's still connected with light but yet act as Parasite. This is a little example above our love universe. Isn't all about love.